There has been a lot of stuff regarding Liverpool in the build-up to the transfer window, and today is no different as another Jurgen Klopp target has been revealed. We will discuss this in today's video, along with going through all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Though Jurgen Klopp insists Kelleher will not be sold this summer, the goalkeeper's ambition to be a number one may see a buyback clause agreed. Speaking last week, the Liverpool manager stressed that he expects his goalkeeping stable to remain for the new campaign. He said, "I honestly can't see Kelleher leaving," while also revealing Adrian is likely to stay. "It must be an extraordinary offer for me to start thinking of selling him." Klopp is consistent in his stance, however, that if a player informs him of their desire to leave, a move could be brokered, and he has explicitly said this in the past when it comes to his number two. The hope is that the Kelleher will remain at Liverpool, but the Irishman is attracting interest from Tottenham, Brentford and Brighton, along with, according to The Athletic, clubs across Europe. Andy Jones of The Athletic has claimed the 24-year-old would jump at the opportunity to become a first choice elsewhere, while suggesting an interesting solution. When discussing Kelleher's future and the chance of a move away this summer, Jones reported that Liverpool would likely explore the option of inserting a buyback clause into any transfer. In short, a buyback clause can be negotiated with another club to allow the selling club the option of re-signing a player for a set fee in the future. Liverpool have used this on several occasions in the past, most notably when selling Jordan and Brad Smith to Bournemouth in 2016. However, as with Ryan Brewster, who joined Sheffield United in a deal worth £23.5 million in 2020, those clauses were never activated. The situation around Kelleher is more realistic though, with a buyback clause allowing him to establish himself as another club before potentially returning to Anfield as a long-term replacement for Alisson. Another option would be potentially loan him out, though this could be seen as far from ideal, as it would require the player to settle at a new club every year. Whether any buying club would agree to a buyback clause for Kelleher is questionable, of course particularly when it comes to the likes of Tottenham. Brentford and Brighton may be more agreeable given their recruitment policy, though the fee it set would need to reflect Kelleher's potential and may even be variable. Just a quick one guys, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going to copyclothing.com or going down into the link in the description. We also offer free UK shipping on all orders. Let's get back into the video. Jurgen Klopp is said to be interested in bringing in a defender this summer, as well as midfield additions, with one England international linked with the move to Anfield. Liverpool have been linked with a fair share of centre-backs in recent weeks, including Sporting's Goncalo Inacio, Brighton's on loan Levi Colwill, Benfica's Antonio Silva, plus Josko Kovarevic and Jared Braithwaite. Klopp was asked directly whether he intended to bring in a new centre-back in his pre-match Aston Villa press conference last week, and now reliable journalist Paul Joyce, who asked that, has followed it up by saying the manager is interested in defensive signings. It's claimed that Klopp wants defensive signings in addition to Alexis McAllister and Mason Mount in midfield. The report arrives at the same time as it's claimed by another journalist, Simon Jones of the Mail, that Liverpool are seriously interested in England and Crystal Palace centre-back Mark Guy. The former Chelsea defender joined Palace 2 years ago and has been highly impressive at the London side, earning international recognition with England and making his debut for Gareth Southgate's side last year. He was tipped by many to go to the World Cup, but he was subsequently overlooked for the likes of Harry Maguire. Gay is said to be wanted by Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham and Manchester United with a potential £50 million price tag. One thing that would certainly appeal is Gay's reliability, completing 36 Premier League games this season, in stark contrast to Liverpool's injury hit Joel Matip and Konate. A new centre-back would certainly make sense, especially if Matip were allowed to leave this summer. Responding to the question on a potential defender arriving this summer, Klopp said, "We will look in all departments apart from goalkeeper in the moment. The manager has insisted that recent improved form won't change his summer plans. He said, if there is a good one out there, I would not deny it. That's all. How I said we have to go, we have to do. Look in all areas of the pitch, definitely." Klopp is understood to be very keen to get new signings in early this summer, well ahead of pre-season, and with the reports out of Argentina suggesting a move for McAllister is complete, that certainly appears to be bearing fruit. It also is understood that Liverpool are seeking Premier League proven players this summer, which Gay would fit into, while also being young enough to establish himself as a potential successor to Virgil van Dijk eventually. Such was their frustration at two major VAR calls going against them in a 1-1 draw with Aston Villa. Liverpool have asked PGMOL for an explanation. With 2 points dropped at Anfield on Saturday, the Reds saw their hopes of finishing in the top four all but vanish. It came under frustrating circumstances too, as Cody Gakpo was denied a goal due to a bizarre offside call, while Villa defender Tyrone Mings avoided a red card for a high boot on the Dutchman. There was another oversight from referee John Brooks and his VAR too, with Jordan Henderson fouled in the box in the first half. As widely reported on Monday evening, including in The Guardian, Liverpool have now contacted the professional referees body, PGMOL, for an explanation. PGMOL is now led by former Premier League referee Howard Webb, who has worked to show more transparency in decisions, including accepting fault when necessary. Whether that will be the case the time around remains to be seen, but the decision to rule out Gakpo's goal despite Villa defender Konsa clearly making a deliberate play of the ball was particularly baffling. The official explanation after Brooks was recommended to review the situation on the pitchside monitor was that Konsa did not deliberately intervene. Therefore, Luis Diaz's header away from Van Dijk was deemed a pass to the number 4 in an offside position, but footage of the incident shows this was clearly not the case. Mings, meanwhile, only received a yellow card for a studs-up challenge that left Gakpo with visible wounds on his chest, even after a lengthy VAR review. Lead VAR on Saturday was Tony Harrington, while Brooks was refereeing a Liverpool game for only the second time. It is notable, though, that Brooks was the fourth official admonished by Klopp after Diogo Jota's late winner in a 4-3 win over Tottenham last month. Without you, the manager bellowed in Brooks' direction, and though he was only booked at the time, Klopp was later banned for the visit of Villa after subsequent comments on the referee Paul Tierney. There was uncanny feeling then when Klopp watched from the stands as two major decisions went against his side on Saturday. PGMOL are yet to respond to Liverpool's request, though Webb has afforded public statements on similar incidents already this season. Liverpool fans, what do you make of the reports that Kelleher could be sold and a buyer-back option could be inserted? And what do you make of Mark Gay? Is he a player that you would like to see at Anfield this summer? Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. Please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.